Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Akron Zips, taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up.
And now you just completely flipped how I play defense. I'm not really worried about the quarterback running the football. I'm like, okay, he's number 3 or 4 on my list of who I think can beat me. But now he does that. Now it puts it in the back of my mind. I got to think about it. I got to stay home. I got to stay disciplined. Nice little curveball by the offense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So Akron's offense has the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, here's the handoff. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Algier. Swings it out to the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
Spins away from one. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense has a second down play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Coming after it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That is just a solid. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They give it to him again. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And now on first down after converting with the run. He's looking to throw it. It's complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Zips are rolling down the field. He wants to throw. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Hernandez.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Zips will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punch in the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the ball is picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Algier. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Got it past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get him to crawl, and you do whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They're trying to get to him. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops for and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Looking for space. It's McCullough. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Guerrero. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Tempo and overdrive. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Man, what an unbelievable stop by this defense. 4th down and goal. You gave up some yards. You stuck with it. You knew the QB was going to have the football in his hands. You didn't let him get to the goal line. The big 4th down stop.
And it's right down the boulevard. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about the aggressive play call? 3rd and 1, and you still throw the football, taking a shot, saying, I'm going to go make a big play. The defense was disciplined. Get the quarterback on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Slips away. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 8th play of the drive coming up. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing.
And the returner will be brought down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Algier. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud edge rusher there in Madison. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down, feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Right down the middle. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Got his man. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They're working that left side, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got his man. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Minnesota, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Algier. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide.
Touchdown, Zips! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Akron 38, Minnesota 24.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the air. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The running back has it. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He makes the connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Algier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Works the middle of the field. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Zips have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got a man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Works the middle. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter up. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of the rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them to football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. They'll try it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Zips! And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The aerial assault continues. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is strong, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll leave it with him. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Zips are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Akron! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
59, Minnesota 31.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Scrambling away. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's McCullough. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires on the move. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Ogden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.